Dark Souls is rated M for mature. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey guys, welcome to Dark Souls Remastered. Today's Sunday. This game came out 2 days ago on Friday, and I wanted to get out a video for it, honestly, because I love Dark Souls. I played through all the games, and I wanted to try it out on the Wii, so let's get started. Alright, obviously with Dark Souls you get some character creation going on, so I am going to name my... It's funny because the confirm is B in Dark Souls because it plays more like the other console games. There we go. Okay, I'm already screwing myself up with mail. Let's see, I am going to be... Let's see, we got Warrior, which is Weapon Expert. High HP, Solid Armor for the Knight. Wanderers, High Dexterity, wields a Scimitar. Thief has a Master Key, which is very useful. Bandit has a Battle Axe. Pretty much a bow. Sorceries, which I'm never really good with. Cast fire spells with a hand axe. I'm still not really that great with spells, but I'm gonna attempt it. At least this time around. Wields a mace, casts healing miracles, and a pride, only armor club with old playing shield. I am going to do Wander, because that's a little bit... I'm more of a high dexterity strength person in these games. I usually use the swords and stuff, but I will try to use some miracles and stuff. Let's see. For the gift, they give you one thing in the game, so we can have a Goddess Blessing, which fully restores HP and status. Explodes upon impact with a Black Fire Bomb, 2 humanities, which basically gives you some humanity to become a human again. Binoculars allow you to peer at faraway sights. You'll find them later on. It's pointless. A pendant, no effect. A Master Key is essentially what the Thief would have normally. If you want that, you can get in certain doors. You can get a small increase to HP with this ring, and this ring does nothing at all. So I am going to actually allow myself to have the Master Key because that's a little bit different than what I'm used to. Alright, for the physique, we got average, slim, very slim, large, very large, large upper body, large lower body, top heavy, and tiny head. I actually go for the larger sizes because it's easier to see my character on the screen, especially since I'm going to be playing from capture. It's going to be a little hard to see, so I'm going to go with that. And I actually want to customize that, but first the hair. Let's go with something. Let's do the Leon S. Kennedy hair. Resident Evil. I'm gonna make it a little bit lighter. Because why not? And let's customize this. Let's just create some similar faces. I guess something that looks good because the character creation in this game is really hard to work with. Nope. That's a weird face design. No, but I don't like how those lips look. Let's keep going because I don't want to waste too much time on this. No, can I default this? I'm gonna default this. Actually, how was random look? Whoa, that's weird. Nope. Okay. No. That's fine. That'll work. That will. Sure, back please. Couldn't you do the eye color? Did I miss the eye color? Am I look? Where's the eye color at? I think that might just be the color. Oh yeah, okay, that's all in one. Alright. That's fine, I'll just do it. You're not gonna be seeing too much of the guy's hair anyway, because I'm probably gonna be wearing helmets most of the time. Alright, let's begin. Yes.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the day. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Alright, and thus begins our particular journey.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Alright, and with that helpful soul giving us his body here, he gives us the key so we can get out. Which is actually really helpful. Let me check my controls. Okay, my controls are still good, okay. Basically, we are free. Well, not really free. We were trying to get out of here in order to actually maybe stop the world from turning into a ever-ending darkness with no embers on the... I think it's called the first flame. It's been a little bit since I played the first Dark Souls. But yes, it's the flames that you normally see at the bonfires, like the big logo on the loading screens and what you mostly see in artwork and stuff like that. It's one of those, but it's like the big one. We gotta light that up so the world can see the day again. Which is funny because I'm pretty 100% sure there's daytime in this game. But story reasons and stuff is like pretty much it's endless night due to the fact that Yeah, see this? It's like daytime-ish. Oh, there's an item up there. So I'm gonna light up this bonfire here. I'm gonna hit the B button because it's kind of like PlayStation controls. I really kind of want to switch that, but it might screw me up if I do. So I'm not going to. So let's see. There is a hidden spot over here I can access, but I cannot because that does not open from this side. All they give me to attack is this little pitiful weapon here, which is a broken sword. So we got a standard attack, and if you click ZR, you'll do a heavy attack. If you are running when you're holding that, you'll do like a slash, or if you like click up and ZR really quick, you'll do a jump attack. If you do that same thing with the R button, you'll do a kick. Or yeah, the R button, sorry. And L and ZL will do your left hand, whatever they may be. Everything is governed by stamina up top of what you can see on the screen, including your rolling and your jumping. So let's actually stop explaining the controls and head on forward, shall we? Because we're trying to escape this prison. But there is one more doorway right there. So let's head on over to that. Hey, buddy. I see you up there. You're not hiding that well. He's gonna come down, isn't he? Yep. Okay, and I'm not gonna attempt that. Okay. Not yet. Anyway, with this broken sword, I'm not gonna bother. So I'm gonna light this bonfire here. And this is my next checkpoint. They pretty much act as checkpoints. Every single time you hit a bonfire and you rest at them, you get your health back, everything. And every enemy respawns, except for bosses. Speaking of enemies, there's a guy with a bow here. I'm not gonna get hit by that. I'm gonna grab this shield. And I'm actually going to equip that. Go. With a shield, you got the standard block, and then if you hit ZL, you'll do a like riposte attack in order to actually see about not getting hit. Let's see if I can kill you before you get away. And he's getting away. Oh well. This pillagers, I could have chased him, but I'm gonna actually equip a better weapon. That sounds like a better idea. Okay. A sword, which does certain things depending on what I'm attacking with. And if I do up and that, I'll do that in like a little flippy. And that. Alright, heading on forward. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you were still there. Now that I have a better weapon, I can actually attack with it and do a ton of damage. So that's cool. If I ever want to switch weapons at any time, I have the D-pad, which allows me to select everything here. So if I don't want to have that, I can do that. If I want to get rid of my sword, I could do that. But it depends on if I have other equipment as well. And if I want to swap into a two-handed stance, I just click the X button. Which allows me to do certain things as well. It's mainly the same stuff. It's just when you're two-handed, you're obviously stronger with the weapon. If you can't handle the weapon normally in one-handed, you might be able to handle it in two-handed, but each weapon has different stats. Which we might find one of those later on. Hey buddy, I see you in there. Thank you for the controls. You just tap A, you do a backstep. All these blood stains, I should go into this. These blood stains, since this game is mainly online, but not really, it's mostly single player. See this guy here? He got hit and died. That's pretty much what happened to him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this roll down and avoid it. Like that.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness.
No, not a hollow.
I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. an undead favorite.
Thank you.
Oh, and this.
A key.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
You're the guy that helped us in the beginning, so I must thank you, but I'm trying to figure out exactly... I'm guessing you fell down through there and, like, landed and... He just killed himself. Wow, he did. It happened off camera. He, like, did the stabbing sound. Alright, so I'm actually going to go down here. If you can tell by what was outside earlier, this is pretty much a shortcut to here. So I can head back in there and fight the guy, or I can go around, which I'm going to go around and see what I can find. That is the best way to critical enemies and do a ton of damage. Essentially what you want to do is when they're about to hit you, you riposte with a shield, then you can get an attack in, which will do like critical damage. Speaking of which, what do we got? Yep, that's telling me how to wield weapons two-handed, and that's telling me how to do all the other stuff I already know. Yep. Hey, buddies. Ah. One of the annoying things about... Well, it's not really annoying. It's actually kind of neat that they did stuff like this. If you were to hit a wall with your sword, you pretty much cling off of it. Oops, I missed. Get you. Go. And if you're behind an enemy and you hit your R button, you'll stab into them. So if I can get around this guy here, let's see if I can do it. So he's going to stab. Gonna get behind him. I missed. Let me try that again. Stop moving. Stop moving. You'll eventually get it. There we go. Critical hit. Thank you for that. I haven't lost too much health, but if I wanted to recover at all, I can just use my item by clicking Y, and I can use my Estus Flask, which I have 4 more uses of it until I hit a bonfire. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch two-handed, because you see a lot of bloodstains here, right? If I traverse this dark light, you'll notice the guy from earlier is right there. So I can jump down and stab him and do a ton of damage. Some enemies have a bunch of stabbing things like this you can do. But you also got to be careful, because now that I have a decent weapon, I can do a ton more damage. But he can actually hurt me a lot. But now that I have Estus Flask, I could actually heal. Okay, get out of your way. Come on. Whoa. Okay. And he's gone. Alright, and that gives us a big pilgrim's key, which should actually open this door right here. I can hear more stepping sounds though, so I wonder what that could be. Perhaps I'll come back here later and investigate. But for now, let's head forward.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall return